Those sea brakes are rubbish. They don't break anything. Ahoy! Good morning! I've gone mad, it's too early. They're not meant to be this at all saying it this time of the morning. I'm about to weigh anchor and set off, which I'm a bit nervous about because I hate pulling the anchor up in close quarters. The beach is that way and the rocks are that way, and I've not got far between both of them. So I've got to, bit of a juggling act, pull the anchor up with the engine ticking over, and then move. So I think I'll leave the anchor alarm on while I do it, just so if it starts beeping I know to panic. There's ships in the night on the horizon. You can't really see them ever so well on the camera, but they're there, they're big and metal, and they're coming to get me. Well, hey, well, that's it, I'm off. Ooh, it's a bit eerie, just motor, as I weighed the anchor, the boat, I put the engine in gear to battle against the tide, and it kind of did okay, but it started turning towards the rocks, and I managed to get the anchor on, tied it all off and everything. And then I was in this white scum. There was just this stuff floating on the... And for a moment when I looked at it, I thought it was the beginning of the rocks. And I had a bit of a panic. But it was okay, so I just motored out through the cardinal markers, and off I went. It's weird being at sea at night. I really can't see anything in front of me at all. I've just got this surrounded in blackness. There's bits of lights every now and then, but it's quite peaceful, quite nice. So everyone else is still fast asleep at the minute, waiting for their week to begin on a Monday morning. Gutted for you. Well, not really. You're still in bed. I've not really had much sleep, but I've had a coffee. I'm good to go. I think I'm going to have to motor a lot of the way as well. There's no wind at all. I can see a faint orangey hue to the east, so the sun's coming somewhere over there. There's a buoy, I think. I don't know what that is. It's not on the chart anyway. Could be a boat. It was another yacht. Going the other way. Motoring as well. No wind for him either. Yeah, I thought it was a boy. But it wasn't. I'm going mad. Oh, he's going to have a rough time of it. He's going to be going against the tide very shortly. I'm doing about 3.6 knots over ground. So that'll pick up quite a lot soon, I think. Just approaching Bacton gas terminal. I think it's Bacton. And that's where all your gas comes in. Some of it anyway. I'm just ranting complete nonsense. I'm tired, very tired. I need the sun to come up to wake me up a bit. I've had 2 cups of coffee, strong ones, and rather than wake me up, it'll just make me more jittery and liable to talk nonsense to the camera. There's Sinbad holding his own. Not that it's difficult in these conditions, he's just kind of keeping the tiller still, really. There's my nav lights. If I turn night vision off, hey, there you go. Oh, you can't see me now. if I do this, boy, there I am. Yeah, I can't wait to show you the sunrise magic. But you're gonna have to wait another 45 minutes for that. But we'll get there, and I will show you. Well, the sun still hasn't risen yet, but we've got a bit of twilight. As promised, here is the sunrise. This camera's crap. It's really not doing it justice. It's a bit better. And here is Cromer.
Stations, all stations. This is Yarmouth Coast Guard. For the Maritime Safety Information Broadcast, listen at the Wash, Cromer, no stopping areas on Channel 23.
This coastline is full of fishermen, and there's lobster pots everywhere. I mean, loads of them. So if you do come this way, either go quite far offshore or have a good look out, because there's lots and lots of them. My hat's off to these fishermen though. They're just out here at the crack of dawn. I saw one out quite far out before the sun had risen, and they do this every day. Next time you eat a lobster, remember there is a lot of effort that's gone into catching that little thing. They're crazy, man. They're in open boats as well. These little tiny, they're about the same size as kudu, but they're open. I think it's a lovely smooth day today, but imagine them doing that. You know, when it's a bit choppy and, well, not even choppy, when it's a bit nasty. Anyway, I just had a boiled egg, 2 boiled eggs for breakfast. Feeling good now. Got a cup of tea. Gone off the coffee now. Two's enough. Tea's the future. More refreshing. And I'm gonna round this headland, and then I'm kind of heading west already. Ooh, it's getting exciting. Nearly there. The weather forecast has just said that there could be northerlies, which is not very good for getting into Wells. But they're pretty light, so I should be okay. I think basically they don't have a clue what they're on about this week. I set off and it was absolutely in the wrong direction, and every time I listen to it, every 6 hours or less, they change their mind. They completely change which direction it's coming from. There was no north mentioned this morning, and now there is, so I don't believe them. I'm probably going to get a westerly gale with snow. If you've got a proper boat with an inboard engine, running over one of those things could be pretty catastrophic. Scary. The sea's lovely and clear. It is a good day for fishing. I might take up the job as fisherman when I stop doing this. That'd be... Well, it looks good fun in this weather. Whatever the weather's doing, nobody knows. Certainly not the weatherman. Hello from Blakeney. I'm knackered. Really knackered. I want to go to sleep, and I've arrived too early as well. I've cocked up a bit, and there's no water to get into Wells, so I'm going to have to anchor outside of it and go in a bit later. But that's not a problem, because it means I can have a bit of a sleep. I've had a couple of hours sleep waiting for the tide. All the sand's disappeared. Apparently I've got enough water to get in, but I can still see it breaking a bit. Those markers just don't look like they're in the right place. I don't like it.